Hello and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Kurt.
Hello.
And Ben.
I was not ready for that.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm actually going to start because my week was the shortest of anybody's.
Yeah.
This week I came off the back of placing second in the OTS and proceeded to do exactly average at locals. My first two matchups were easy, and then the second two were against K9 variants, and I didn't draw particularly well. I have got bits and pieces on the way for other decks. I thought I had my third impulse secured, but the guy who said he had it didn't have it. So I still have to get it. But then I was looking through my bulk today to find some bits and pieces for fun decks. So I've got a lot planned, but whether I get to those plans is another question. So we'll see how that goes. But lots of things happening up here, just nothing. Kurt, how was your week?
My week. So Tuesday locals, I ended up winning it, which was pretty good. I brought in Christian K9 to give it another go after the shit attempt at OTS. It went well for me, as I said. I ended up winning. I beat. What were my matchups? Round one. Remember? Did I verse round one?
The Ben disease is spreading.
Yeah.
You versed something.
I versed Corey.
Yeah.
It was a close game at the end. I definitely top decked the droplet to win me the game, so I was happy because he was playing Yummy. I then versed. It wasn't Jay. You were third round, I think.
Correct.
Yeah. It was Caleb, which I won the die roll. He was playing Vacra Soul K9. Pretty much it was a back and forth game. Whoever went first won the game. So I ended up winning because I won the die roll. I versed Jake in round 3, which Paradise Smasher cringe and Lancia cringe.
Well, Lancia off the back of getting Peruliad when my only summons were from hand.
Yeah.
That was probably the more important part.
Yeah, Peruli into Chessy Cat normal summon into Wizard summon's not great.
Yeah, it was a fucking it was an awful hand, and contesting 2 hand traps when you're already playing like on the back foot is really not great.
Yeah, and then my final round was against Draco Tail, which I ended up winning anyway. So good locals on Tuesday. Then we went to the regional today. I gave Christian K9 its second attempt at a tournament.
A larger event.
And didn't do too well. I ended up dropping in just after the 5th round of 6 rounds because I was starting to get a bit hungry. My first round was against Draco Tail. Went to time. He had won game 1. Game 2 went forever. I eventually grinded out a game, and then he went first in the 3rd round. Couldn't do any burn damage, so it just ended in a draw. My second game, I ended up versing someone who was playing Malice. They eventually lost in time because they burned themselves with their effects. Game 3, I versed Yummy. It was quite close. I did Droplet to send 2 monsters to the grave to negate his 2 Yummy monsters, and he judgments my Droplet. I'm like, well, you now just have every effect live, and I can't do anything. So I'm like, cool, that was my first loss. Then I versed my 4th round, I win die roll. Go first, set up my full board. Through what was it? Droll. I think it was Fua Droll, and I was able to ash the Fua.
Yeah.
He scoops. We go into game 2, and because I played this player at States.
Yep.
He was playing Mitsurugi Raizul at that time. So I was like, I'm going to guess you're on some kind of Mitsu variant. So cool. Here comes Mitsu cards. So far, only pure the whole time.
Don't spoil it for the people.
Yeah. But he beats me in game 2. We go to game 3. I start my turn with Joe Cool Effect, summon Sulfador, and he goes Shifter. I'm like, where the fuck did Shifter come from? Then here comes Malice out of nowhere. I'm like, just brings out full Malice combo. I'm like, I didn't even side lance you in. I didn't know you were playing Malice.
Was possibly the plan.
Yeah, so well, that was
That was round 5.
that was
Round 4.
I was 1-2-1 at that point,
Yep.
and then I just said, yeah, this next round I'm just gonna have fun and then drop.
Played Hayden from now.
Yeah.
The two of them spent the whole time fucking around. Good waste of time.
Yeah, so my regional experience was I liked my deck. It didn't perform to perfection, but I got stuffed over in some parts. But I'm gonna give Yummy a go for the next 2 weeks, see how that goes, and possibly bring that to Canberra.
Okay, fair.
Hopefully get top 16 and get my invite there. I'll keep saying this until I get my invite.
Is it top 16?
It's invite for every 8.
There's
126
people.
player cap.
Oh, okay. I see. Yep. Ben, how did you go?
So locals, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. I went X1. Couldn't tell you any of the matchups. Rolling into the regionals today, I came 10th. So like I did well, but like didn't get my invite. As has been the last year and a half of playing this game. So yeah, like round 1, I lost to the bye.
Yeah, so I was confused by this because I thought it was a joke at first, and then you explained it. So explain for the gentleman at home.
So I had the bye round 1, and I was like, cool, awesome, just chill out. I'm like sitting there having a chat with some guys, and then like the judge is like, Ben, and I was like, someone just yelled Ben. I heard Ben again. I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. What's going on? And like, oh yeah, yeah, we've had someone drop, so we're pairing you onto that table. So I was like, okay. So I got paired into a match and then lost the match. It was against Draco Tail, and I was just like, cool. Like game 1 was pretty back and forth. Game 2, I opened Grav Collapse and he didn't start with a fusion spell, so he just lost. And then game 3, I had like no hand traps and got like full comboed and was like, I lose. He had like full combo, and then left in hand was like 3 hand traps and super poly set. I was like, like Ash Bell Ogre super poly. I got fucked here, didn't I? That was my round 1. Round 2, I had the bye again, except this time I got to have the bye.
Oh, they let you have that one. Okay.
Yeah, I got to keep my second bye. So that was that.
Buy one, get one free.
Wait, so you didn't have the bye because you got paired with someone else because someone dropped, so which made it so that no one had the bye.
Yeah, so like also originally we sat down and like started game 1 as if like it was a joke, and we were like, oh, we're just playing just to get some reps in, and then like they handed us a match slip and we were both like, what? Yeah.
So how did you get the bye the second round? Did someone else drop?
Must have.
It's a great question. It's a great question.
Someone just got paradised one too many times, and they're just like, nah, yeah. I'm fucking fed up.
Potentially. So yeah, then round 2, round 2 was bye. Round 3 might have been another loss. So it was often not a No, I lost in round 4. So round 3,
2-1.
Yeah, round 3 would have been fuck. I don't even remember. It wasn't Yummy. It wasn't K9. It was I don't remember. Anyway, it was something, and I won.
This is why, just to cut you off briefly, this is why I've started making notes when I'm at events, so I'd actually remember what I've versed and what the interactions
I won the
are.
matchup.
Definitely my cash to remember. I remember that one step by step.
I also forgot the part when like
match. It's so funny.
Round 1 pairings get announced. Round 1's seedings get announced. And I sit down and I'm like, you guess who I'm with? I'm paired with Jert. Rolling in a match up with Jert.
That was hilarious.
And then we got repaired into the bye, and then we got forcibly paired into a matchup that we lost. Round 3, yeah, can't tell you what it is. I've completely forgotten.
Did you win it?
No.
I wonder how hard they would have been if we just faced each other.
Yeah, no. Round 4 was I played Lunalight. One dice roll got fucking wrecked. Yeah, wasn't great. Like game 1, I think I got forward awkwardly kind of made a half board, and an awkward half board against that is not going to. Like I managed to still get into my like interactions. Like it just simply wasn't enough because I was kind of a step behind, and then I missed a pop at one point that wasn't at the right time, and then he just went activate the fusion spell, fusion summon the big guy. I just lose at that point.
You don't really play an out to Lager, right? It's just
It takes a lot to get
put a
there.
lot of bodies.
Your
on
opponent can
board.
just wait,
Yeah,
and like the moment you go battle phase, okay, boop, everything's gone.
they do it in battle phase as well.
Yeah. So that was that. Game 2 again got like fluid. Was like cool half board. But I had grab collapse, so I was like, oh, sweet. End on the half board, get fucking dark ruled, so I can't grab collapse. And I'm like, yeah, cool. That's match up. Round 5 was then again against another, because if you get fluid, you don't end on the synchro for grab collapse. You end on the link in the monster because you don't want to give the extra roll.
Yeah.
So if the first action from that point is activate Dark Ruler, you just lose.
Yeah.
Round
That's unfortunate.
4 was round 5 was another Lunalight. I lost die roll. Fucking he activates. No, I activate 2 double Mulcharmy. He goes, cool, no problem, set 2 pass. Turns out he wasn't playing around the Mulcharmy. He had just bricked. So then I go, cool, no problem. Special summon Fenrir. Normal summon Cupsy. Cupsy gets impermed. And then he pops the Cupsy. So, oh no, then he Black Goat laughs. So flips a Black Goat laugh, calls Snatchy.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, cool, I've got a Cupsy and a fucking thing. I'll just attack with Fenrir. Pass. He then goes like Foolish Burial Goods. I'm like, Ash. Sick. And he passes back. I hit him again. Oh no, I think he normal summons something, and then just attacks over the Cupsy. And I'm like, here, next turn I Fenrir swing, banish, attack again for 24. Then he activates another Foolish Burial. I ash him again.
Oh no!
And I had to like swing. It was such a back and forth. Like I had nothing at that point. Like I'd searched a Fenrir and then drew a Fenrir for turn. I was like,
Perfect.
Awesome. Game 2 though, I opened just an Imperm. And he goes like, he has the nuts. So he goes like full combo, like double big guy plus IP or SP or whatever. I'm like, I got fucked here. Game 3, I opened possibly the best hand I've ever opened in the history of me playing the game. My opening hand going first was Obedience School, Called by the Grave, Talents, Gravity Collapse, Purge. So I'm like, sick. He starts off with Perulia, and I'm like, I have no issue with this. Activate, go main phase, activate Obedience School. He changed for Water Loss. I'm like, Called by the Grave. Talents, look at hand. Full combo.
Very nice.
Set Grab Collapse. I like left him with a normal summon, and he's like, normal summon, Grab Collapse. That's gone. Yeah. I felt really bad. I was like, cool. Awesome.
I wouldn't. That sounds great.
And then my final round was against Canine Vanquish Soul. Deck has a very good matchup into it. Game 1 was a little bit of back and forth, and I lost. Game 2, Grab Collapse win. Game 3, again, bit of fair, like it was a huge back and forth. My round 3 was against Memento. I've now remembered. Because game 2, I was up. I won game 1. Game 2, I was up in life, and his turn 3 took 20 minutes.
Jesus.
I was like, oh, and I, looking over, I was like, he just has to pass, and I can just attack for game. But like he just kept going, and I was like, I know you're out of resources because I double evenly matched you, but here we are.
He still had activations.
Yeah.
As Memento does, because it does a lot, but also nothing.
Yeah.
Did he have Canine with it?
Memento? Didn't see it.
Okay.
But then round 6 was K9, Vanquish Soul. Game 3, he opened too many. Like he still opened like playable from the Vanquish Soul stuff, but I'd never activated an effect in hand. So he had like 3 K9 cards in hand, he couldn't use it. So it was like fairly back and forth. I eventually got through the board and did like enough to get to like 1100. Had him down to 11. I was on like 29. I made the link to and went, if you get rid of this, you just lose the game. he had to then all of a sudden play like very carefully around my board, and then I just eventually stalled him out. Then I start trying to build out my board because I know he can tag in and pop my field spell if I go battle phase. And eventually he goes, like, time gets called and he summons Borga Burn. And then I think he thought he won. And then I was like, yeah, I'm still up. He was like, yeah, cool, that's game. That was my event. Yeah, 4-2. Ended up, coming 10th. I think I played pretty well. I did make mistakes throughout the day, but my mistakes were always just on not being patient enough on my interactions. I just need to learn to just like settle, know when the best point is going to be for my interactions, and just not rush it. I did find that I was trying to, whenever I felt my opponent was going to go plus, I was trying to immediately respond. So I think, if I'm just a little bit more patient with some of my interactions, I'm going to do a lot better.
Yeah, gotta resist.
Pretty happy.
Gotta resist pressing the yellow button.
Yeah, I got to avoid button clicking. There was a couple of times where like I awkwardly was like, I'll use a link to then go into a synchro to then trigger some interaction here, and like the interaction just was never necessary. Like there was a couple times I made a Cupsy Yummy Way with the intention of my opponent activating an effect to then tag out the Cupsy Yummy Way to get like cookie to pop, but then awkwardly like there was never a value point. At one point today as well, like an opponent scooped when I did that to summon back a Lollipo, and my opponent was like, oh yeah, cool, you've got the Lollipo, I'll just scoop. And I was like, I'm fairly sure like you can get your card out of grave at a different chain link so that like you would have still been good. But here, it was in the Memento matchup. So I was summoning back the Lollipo to then get the card out of grave, but I was like, I'm fairly sure you can get it back at a better point. Overall, like I had a great day. I'm very tired now, but
good to hear.
It is what it is.
So, with that out of the way, we'll move on to some news. We start with Master Duel. So we had the stage 2 of the Synchro Cup having started. I'm not in the stage 2 because synchros are boring, but we had the announcement of Theme Chronicle. I can see you looking at me. Theme Chronicle. So if you're
the only
familiar,
person who cares about this.
So if you're familiar, they've done a few of these where basically it's like classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks / decks that they've featured in the solo mode. So there's an extensive limited / ban list. But it is generally a bit fun because the power level's a bit down from what your usual meta is. So it's starting as of the 18th. There's a bunch of gems and things on offer. The icon.
That's not an icon.
It's the Terminal World.
It's a mate base.
It's a mate base.
What
is it?
Protectors depicting a
It's
world
a Gen X
with
one,
an
I
epic
think.
saga. Yeah, it looks like a Gen X ally.
Sure.
It's like a little ugly.
Yeah.
It's fine. I
Got a-
prefer them to be like chunky and exist
little
instead of
turtle
being
on
like
it.
nothing.
If you call that a turtle.
At 11,000
Bushido.
medals, you get a Bushido
I'm in.
title.
How many wins is 11,000?
So yeah,
I'm
bunch
out.
of. Oh wait, Blue Eyes. The first ban list ever where Blue Eyes White Dragon is banned, and Sunsei Genius Loci, which makes sense. Multi-Faker, Aluba.
Sorry.
Jesus.
But yeah, extensive ban list. As I said, the idea is that you play with the not so great but lore thematic decks. Usually Blue Eyes is allowed in there, but now the Blue Eyes has good support,
it's good.
it's not allowed.
No, all the barrier shit's out.
Yeah, good. Wait, is
I
it
can't
all?
play Barrier
No,
Statue of Heavens.
The wind one's still
there's
there.
one.
The wind
There's
was
one
already
still-
banned.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
it's not being brought onto the ban list because it's already banned.
Oh, Benkai. They
Oh,
stopped the
no.
Benkai OTK.
Not Benkai.
No.
Kurt doesn't know what Benkai
No.
is.
So the idea of this is kind of like the earliest example of
It gets an attack for
Campfire
every
Dragon.
equip
Yeah.
it has. So you like equip it with like 5 equip spells.
like Metamorphosis, Mage Power.
It gets like 4,000 attack. You just swing 5 times.
Sure.
So they just play all the board breakers, clear everything, and then just punch. It doesn't work all that often. to be
Doesn't work
honest.
at all, especially with the Soul Day band.
but it's banned.
True. Yeah.
Like deck's actually playable with the Soul Day. However, no.
Yeah,
Baby
no
spiders
ease all day.
burn.
But then we move on to some card announcements from the week, and we start with what I'm sure Kurt is very excited about, and I, again, don't like. Quick synchros in the Killer Tune archetype. Kurt, tell us all about it.
Well, we got this one here, which is Killer Tune Mix.
The Wind Warrior.
It is literally your adder,
They
see
don't
your
wanna be-
rotor, Pretty good.
So we have the widely accepted term of searcher.
Yep.
But Curtis said the adder.
It's an adder.
It's a rotor. It's a
rotor.
Stratos. What do you want it to be called?
It's just a rotor. It's fine. Not an adder.
Yeah. Okay.
And then what's your subtractor?
What agreed?
The next one.
No, sorry, put the other one. Desires. Fuck.
Generosity.
Fuck.
We got the next one, which is the best one, being that we now have turn 0 synchro summoning. I'm so excited.
You can special summon this card from your hand immediately after first resolved. You can synchro summon one tuner.
Yeah, so the whole basis of this is that the synchro monsters need tuner and tuner, and all the main monsters have the effect of, if you are looking to synchro summon with this monster, you can use one from your hand.
Okay.
So with this card being
You
turn
summon
0,
it and then you synchro with a card in hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Dragon Tail, but white.
yeah, pretty much.
And then it banishes a card from your opponent's extra deck at random.
Every single monster has their own
Secondary
effect.
effect when it's used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
the first one has
destroys. This
destroy.
one banishes from extra deck. This one destroys spell and trap.
After doing the math, we believe the missing card is a monster.
it's either a monster or a new synchro, but I doubt it'd be a new synchro because we've got level
We
4
got fucking 4 synchros.
4 synchros.
That's a lot.
Yeah. The boss monster's pretty good. No, that one. So you got quick effect to banish one tuner from your grave, then target one face-up card your opponent controls, negate the effects until the end of the turn. So it's a negate on turn
One face-up card.
0, because you can do this plus a level 3 tuner. So you can have a negate on turn 0. Also, it can get up to 5k attack. Really
I have seen
easily.
this in replays, yes.
Yeah, like you can summon 2 of these and have 10k on board.
Oh, the graveyard. So even if your opponent drops Ash and all that nonsense,
Yeah.
will increase for that as well.
Yeah.
How fun.
Hand traps are pog.
Poggers, bro.
Pog.
That's going in the clip compilation at the end of the year.
Make the timestamp.
No, I really enjoy
Is that a
this.
jukebox?
Yeah, that's what they're meant to be. It's a fence.
No, the next one down looks like a jukebox.
I think it's
It's
the
a
entry.
gate.
It's the entry to the club.
Oh, the club?
But it
Club.
is a jukebox entry.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because it's a killer tune.
Killer tune. Not a duna.
Yeah, so
Do you play the trap? I feel like you don't.
no, trap's fucking shit.
Doesn't
What
have a
about-
grave effect? Damn.
What about Fleur Synchron? Do you play Fleur Synchron?
Not
You need
that
to
I
make
s-
Baron de Fleur.
If I could make Baron de Fleur, please unban it. Please.
That's probably the reason why it's here.
Please.
But we had some more new cards announced through the week. One that I'm far more excited about. The first of the
Ugh.
new branded structure deck cards. So this one is the Stigmata Devouring Dragon. 3k attack, 2500 defense, level 8 Dark Beast Fusion. Materials are Fallen of Albaz, a light or dark monster, and an effect monster. You can only use first and third effects once per turn. If this card is special summoned, shuffle up to 2 cards from any graveyard or banishment into the deck. While an Ecclesia monster is on the field or in the graveyard, it gains 500 attack.
Do we
and
have more than one Ecclesia monster?
You've got
incredible Ecclesia.
you've got the Virtuous and the Incredible.
Okay.
Normal and the Sword Soul.
Yeah. And we'll probably get more.
And we're gonna get a
Gains
shit
500 attack and is unaffected by any other card effects. During the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard and was sent there this turn, add 1 Dogmatica or Tri-Brigade card from your deck to your hand.
So technically, you could play this within the Deer package at Tri-Brigade.
Yes.
Well, in actual fact, all of the, except for Sword Soul, I think, Sword Soul and Ice Jade, you can play a Nadir package because all of their related synchros search the related archetype.
This
card
was the one to give it to
Albaz.
Tri-Brigade.
So there's very
Yeah.
much a possibility. So Sword Soul's part of this archetype, like the story,
The lore line, yes.
right? So there's very possibility that Sword Soul gets us a.
Potentially, like in terms of the existing card structure, Mirror Jade was meant to be the Sword Soul / Ice Jade related fusion.
Okay.
It just didn't have any end phase search. Instead, it just blew up the board,
Okay.
which on balance I feel is better
I'd be keen for the Sword Soul when it comes.
if it comes.
If it comes.
But given that they are doing the main support or main set support for Tri Brigade, I can understand why. And they've released a bunch of Dogmatica cards as well.
Yes.
Does this just make Branded Fusion Foolish Burial?
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
just sends any effect monster now.
Well, the other thing I needed to double check is if it does on Branded Fusion specify how many cards you can send as material.
Okay.
This is also
'Cause this is the first instance where there would be multiple targets that you can
It
send.
wouldn't surprise me if this was
It's
if
in-
it just said send the fusion from deck.
it's in the end phase, so it's not that great.
They're all in the end phase.
Yeah, I know, but like
Yeah.
if you need to activate Branded Fusion on your turn.
You said Tri Brigade Revolt.
No, it adds from deck to hand. It doesn't set.
Oh, this one's different? Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
But you can add Tri Brigade Mercuria.
Yeah, okay,
then you
adds a
have it.
negate.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you add a negate.
Yeah.
Sick.
So it means that your branded
Your branded lost doesn't
can
have
search better cards.
Yeah, because that was always the thing, right? You go Brandon Lots, add Mercury.
It's also
Okay.
cards also literally just Foolish Burial. Like this can
Yeah.
get anything to grave that you want.
Yes.
Plus a lot of Dark Monster.
And recycling / interruption as well, because you can fuck around with the graveyards.
Oh shit! Yeah, holy
it just
fuck!
sends
it's one effect
an
monster.
effect monster.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Branded Fusion with this, you can just do like tier combo. Because
Yeah.
your Dark Monster becomes one of the tier elements, and your effect monster is King of the...
You can just send Ecclesia off your light monster to make this thing unaffected. Then your effect
Yeah,
monster is
wait,
just extra.
So
Yeah.
you could do like Corn of Albaz plus Sheeran.
Sheeran and King of the
Rhino
Swamp.
Heart?
It gives you an extra card to slurp off the board when you normal summon
Yeah,
Fallen of
this
Albaz
card
activate
is-
effect.
Yeah, true, yeah. And Super Poly as well.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, card very good. Next, we have a couple of alt arts. So we get a screen grab from the anime.
Ugly.
It's really fucking bad.
It is so shit.
Is this the worst card art ever?
Yes, it is.
I don't know if it's the worst ever, but it is definitely top 3.
It is literally tick
Yeah,
paste.
they have seemingly made little to no effort with this at all.
I
Like,
genuinely
I
think
feel-
this is the worst card art ever.
I feel like this was done by the same guy that designed the hero mat.
No, this is the guy that fucking they hired the Weichwartz artist.
Oh, yeah.
The Weichwartz artist showed up and was like, "You have an anime now?"
At least with this, they seem to have gotten an HD picture, whereas some of those Weichwartz cards,
They
are
literally fucking
like actual screen grabs. But then we get a
They found the VHS and they're like, "Guys, I got the VHS to Batman Ninja. Time to print a fucking deck."
But then we get a genuine alt art, which is Triple Tactics Thrust with the
this
Tri Brigade
one's-
cards.
This one's good.
This
This one looks sick.
Yeah.
That looks very good.
Yeah,
But why does Thrust have to be Tri-Brigade?
Triple.
I'm okay with this.
Sure.
Plus, Branded likes to search normal spells.
Sure.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I rate it. I'm about it. And then other confirmed reprints, blah, 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 blah. Next, we have Rockets. So we had our first announcement from the new set, Burst Protocol. We probably could have guessed that it would be Rockets just based on the name, but this is the first time I've heard the name of the set. So I feel like
Yeah,
it's,
they
Yeah.
announced it with the cards.
yeah, together. Obviously, they didn't want people speculating. They're just like, guess what? It's Rockets.
But you look at the fucking art.
Well, yeah. Well, usually we don't get the
Yeah,
pack art
yeah.
immediately, but they've done
They were just like,
Name,
go. Here's what
artwork
it is.
and feature archetype all in one go.
Yep.
This
which
is all
is-
going to be very expensive cards.
Yeah,
Oh, not
'cause-
expensive cards. By rarity.
Yeah, and they're all really good. I
Yeah.
feel from what I've read of them, it kind of plugs the gap of like some of the more broken support they used to
So-
have.
Yes, it makes running actual fucking rocket cards in Dragon Link like a
Yes,
thing. Instead of being like I'm playing 3 Tracer and any level 4 just because I need a level 4, all of a sudden it's like, yeah, cool, off you go.
it's not any level 4. It's the level 4 that lets you add back Tracer once you pop it with the link to, specifically.
No, it's any level 4 just because you want to make Savage. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, there's no
hmm.
option for that anymore. But yeah, we've got a few. I'm not going to read through all of them
the
because
first one
there's-
is quite good. Like it
would
lets
like to read
you.
through that? Well, not. Would you?
There's
like
there's
for it
only
to be
really
read
like
through?
3 good cards here. So
So yeah, that one adds the one that special summons itself if you control a rocket. Which
certainly
is
does.
great.
However, if you use this card's effect, you cannot make H seal.
You have to summon
It locks you
Darks.
out of H Seal and it locks you out of.
Is it for the
Dragoonity.
Oh, it's the rest of the turn. Okay, so if you use it later in the combo, you can.
Well, yeah, but
Like if you fuck around with some
typically,
dragons, then go quick launch summon thingy pop something, summon this, then you're fine.
yeah, but typically the last thing you do is make H Seals. Typically, you're like, oh, I've got 2 months to H Seal.
But H Seal has to be in the EMZ, and
Yeah.
this has other more important things it needs in like on the board. That,
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Um,
feel like you could do H Seals first and then do it.
Yeah.
And this deck has more than enough extension to do it.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking crazy. One of the
the
other
level 6 is also quite good.
level 6.
That one.
Oh, this one, yep. So get destroy, excavate top 6. Oh yeah, the deck rip thingy.
What the fuck?
And then yeah, summons a rocket as per normal rocket.
It's
things.
part of prosperity for your opponent.
Yeah, except you get to take the card and get rid of it.
The level 7's a free special summon as well, just like Apsarata.
Definitely, like,
just
just take a one-off.
They got a new fusion as well. So if it's summoned, add a rocket from deck to hand. Target a dark monster you control. Equip a dark link from the graveyard, and then one of the, I think it's either level 6 or level 7, targets a monster equipped as an equip card and special summons it.
Yep.
And then there's this guy.
Barrel Shroud.
Boral Shroud Dragon. So Link 5, 3500 attack, 3+ effects. It cannot be tributed. Once during the main phase, target a rocket monster you control. Negate the effects of one face-up card your opponent controls, then destroy that monster. So it triggers the rockets because they get targeted.
Yep.
Also doesn't target the card it's negating. Fantastic. Oh, can't be responded to on that effect either. Great.
Yep.
Just like the other one.
One spot face up on the field at start of battle phase. Special summon a Link 4 or lower Boral Link monster from your extra deck. Just cheat out, load, sword, guard if you're feeling spicy.
You cheat out the Link 3 Shroud, I think it is. No, this is Shroud. There's a Link 3 that you can cheat out. That's quite good.
Yeah.
That's Boral Code Dragon. Or is it the new one?
New
I mean the
one's
new Link
down
3?
below.
This guy?
I think so. Maybe.
Who's Boral Dragon? If this card's Link summoned, add Rapid Trigger, Heavy Interlock, or Double Trigger from your deck to your hand.
No, this isn't it. It's the old Link 3
Yeah.
because you can send the old Link 3 also works as an Ultimate Slayer target.
Yeah, I
So
think
you can cheat it out
No,
and
it
then-
is. It's Boral Code Dragon.
Yeah.
Because I think Malice were contemplating playing it as like summon it and do the thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So this new Link 3 though searches the ritual spell and the fusion spell from the old sets, which I don't mind because the ritual is actually really good. It's just not what that deck wants.
No.
Or double trigger. And then it destroys stuff and adds stuff to hand.
So-
But double trigger is basically the Dark Magician fusion / ritual spell.
Okay,
You
sure.
can do either by
Yeah.
banishing the material.
They
from
gave it
your
a
graveyard.
better card to resolve this thing.
I like I like that though. You can search the two really bad ones, or you can add the new.
Yeah, or you
good
can
one.
add the one that does both.
So the Link 3 I've seen is just a better down arrow for the LP and shit.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
don't
yeah, that's true.
you don't have to play the
Is it like down and across?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
don't
you
have
can
to
like
play
summon the pisty and then
Yeah.
point it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the triple burst. You don't have to play.
you got
triple burst
bottom,
anymore.
left, and bottom.
Yeah.
So you just go dun
Drop in pisty.
pisty to the right, and then
Yeah.
you've got that. You don't have to do all three.
And then the trap.
The trap. Boral reboot.
Red reboot retrain.
Yep. Archetypal only though. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a rocket or borrow monster, negate the activation if you do set that card. It cannot be activated this turn.
Yep.
I don't hate it, but it's not searchable.
So it's not searchable, but also like I look, I'm not here to speculate judge rulings, but who gets to set the card?
And your opponent activates spell.
Yeah, I'd have to
Maybe
double
do.
check that.
Yeah.
That may be a
Okay.
translation thing rather than a ruling question.
We'll find
Um,
out once we get it translated better. But yeah, I was like, wait, who gets to set the card? What's the wording on Red Reboot?
I mean, given that it is archetypal, you potentially have to pay half your life points to play it. It could just be totally awesome. You could just
You
take
could
it.
just get to take it.
The wording does. It says negate the activation, and if you do, set the card. Like, the card is your card, so it would be set the card to your field.
We'll find out.
Because
We
it'd
will
make
find
no
out.
sense to set the card to death.
Well, that's what the original Red Reboot did.
Yeah.
Negated the
But
opponent's trap and then set
They
it.
set a card
They
from
got
deck.
to set
Yeah.
a trap
They got
from
to
their
set a
deck,
trap from the
but then
deck,
they
yeah.
couldn't activate any more traps for the turn.
You'll have to tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
How good would this be, man? You impulse them. I'll
take that impulse, buddy.
Then we got the newest support for Aeneas Craft through the week. It is a spell, Aeneas Craft Rebirth. Shuffle any number of Aeneas Craft monsters from your hand or face-up field into the deck, then draw cards equal to the number shuffled. If your opponent normal special summons a monster while this card is in the graveyard, banish this card, then activate one of the effects. Either special summon an Aeneas Craft from your hand in face-down defense, or change a set Aeneas Craft to face-up defense.
Perfectly fine card.
Deck's still really cringe, though.
Yeah.
I saw on a replay this morning that people were like testing combos, and there's a monster that's like, it's a tribute monster, and it reads like, if a monster would be set on the field, flip it face up.
Okay.
So basically,
He's constantly
it was an
triggering.
FAK, because the other thing that I realized from watching that replay is none of the special effects of the Aeneas Craft are once per turn. Because they just assume that at some point you will run out of monsters to special summon from hand.
Yep.
So they just special summon them, they flip face up, use the field spell to bounce them all back to hand,
And
special
you
summon
go
them again,
again,
they
yeah.
flip back up, and then end phase you just die.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Great card design, Konami.
I
Well
might-
done.
I might play that.
So disgusting. But then we get scraps. Kind of the wrong scraps.
Scrap Synchron.
Yeah, scrap Synchron, synchros from hand, and can treat itself as different Synchrons. Nobody cares because it's then another
Scrap
Synchron,
Warrior.
and then reprints of the alt arts that nobody liked.
But wait, what's the wording on that synchro? It's Scrap Synchron. Yeah, cool. Makes Scrap Synchron can now be summoned from deck. You can Synchro Overtake for a Scrap card.
Goody?
Make Scrap Dragon.
Scrap Dragon.
What is? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Can either of you
I
speak?
did it again. Where are these cards coming from? Is it from the
This is
5
coming-
This is a structure deck.
structure deck
Yeah,
thing?
structure deck 48.
Cool.
So yeah, that is the end of scraps. Moving on. Oh no, man, maybe I'm not. Oh no, this is just the product.
I
visuals for
love the
outfit.
artwork of this.
It does look quite good.
Yeah, but in actual fact, this is just putting, what's the term?
They're doing red face.
No, decidedly no. Polished turd. That's what I'm thinking of. Like the product is shit. The box looks great.
Oh, the
The product is a garbage.
product might not be that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The question is, are we going to get instant reprints of all the Akiza cards?
Well, this is my problem with it.
What is your fucking problem with synchros, man?
He doesn't like whites. As Jake says, if it ain't white, it ain't right.
The
That's not what I
product
said. I
shit. It's fucking
If anything, I say the
right.
opposite. If it's white, it's not right.
That's what I said, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
You said the racist one.
I've
Ah.
got to say, if they put a playmat of that artwork, I'd love it.
Is it because it has a
You're
Kiza
gonna
on it
get
with
that.
Booba?
You're gonna get that playmat because that's exactly what that dude who fucking screen caps would do.
Yeah.
That same dude is gonna be like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Revelation. Kurt's in part of Konami product design.
Give me a mat.
Actually, no, because otherwise it would just be a Kiza
Also-
on the box.
I found out that there's a Black Rose UDS mat.
Yes, I know. You also found out how much it costs.
I haven't found out.
It's in the
But
thousands.
I'm guessing it's quite a bit.
That tax returning, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, outside of the box art, we know nothing else about this product.
yes, we
Other
do.
than what we already
Scrap
know.
Synchro.
Scrap Synchron's not in this. It's
Yeah,
in
it's
the,
not in that.
the other structure deck we're getting. Oh wait, no, isn't the
No.
isn't the Yusei stuff just the import of that stuff?
Well, it said that we're getting 8 cards. So do we have 8 cards announced from the initial release?
Don't know, but the scraps are here now.
because they're synchros. Now, on to the mega tins. We had another raft of cards announced this week. We're starting off with
The Malice card.
the quote-unquote interesting one.
No.
So we're getting reprints of Throne and Gadget Trio, and then we have
Yeah.
our newest card, the Bot Herder.
It's a Mimigal card. However,
So
I'm a little confused.
it is a bit bizarre. I got very excited when I saw the artwork because it
Yeah.
had the Mad Hacker in
Mad
it. So I
Hacker.
thought it was Cyber's card. It's not.
No, it's a Mimigal
Um,
card.
Yeah, so target one monster your opponent controls that is face up monster you own or a face down defense position monster. if that monster is no longer on the field, or if that monster is no longer on the field or a monster you own, if face down, reveal it briefly to check. Oh my god. You can tell this is TCG text because it's fucking awful.
They were like, how does this actually function?
So, if those
Is this
things,
still my card? Checks.
So if this is the case, apply these effects in sequence. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent. Take control of all monsters your opponent controls except that monster.
Sick. Shit.
It is super niche. And it occurred to me because I was looking through bulk today, as mentioned before, why Mad Hacker is featured on the artwork. That's part of what Mad Hacker does. It, like, during the end phase, does stuff to take control of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. Very bizarre card.
Are we now getting secret rares in this turn?
We're always getting secret.
We're getting, it doesn't say Priz.
I don't know, buddy.
It says plus secret rare reprint.
I just assume it's Prince.
Yeah. I also hope that it doesn't say reveal it briefly to check on our card, but apparently it does.
It does, yeah. Is that my sleeve?
Let me briefly check.
Yeah.
Then, through the rest of the week, we also had Fire King's Courtier Olcanix, Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress, and Ragnaraka, the Evil Seed.
One of these reprints is good.
I feel like the Ragnaraka was somewhat needed.
No.
Well, it's never been reprinted.
No.
But neither at Olcanix.
Don't you dare bring that shit in. That's plant. Fuck plant.
Anyway, next cards.
What against plants?
Rika.
Anyway,
Rika can die.
True Light and Obliterate.
Yep, True Light and Obliterate in Starlight. True Light will be, I feel, chased. Obliterate will be forgotten.
Didn't True Light get
playable.
a QCR?
Yes, it did, but QCR.
Okay.
I actually think we needed that reprint of Obliterate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we needed a reprint. Do we need a Starlight reprint? No.
Yeah, why not?
Was it only
Obliterate's
Ultra
can-
in the original set?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
only came out in that
It would have
tin.
been quite expensive.
Yeah, but it's Exodia play. so who
Nobody
cares?
plays the deck.
Anyway,
Not
speaking
true.
of
That
expensive
was
ass,
coming into second place unless I beat it, which I did because it was bad.
speaking of
Sorry.
expensive ass reprints,
Link 5 Bad Dragon and Ubel the Loving Defender Forever, both in Starlight.
Duel Links Dragon Starlight reprint is neat.
It's neat, but as mentioned, it's
Bad, but it's neat.
Imagine
Duel Links Dragon.
Imagine
Several
linking
prize
5
card.
to then do
Why is
a
it called
bad
Duel
synchro summon.
Link?
Because they were pushing Duel Links at the time.
Yeah.
Sure.
The card came out like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I remember knowing it as a prize card. I just never knew it was called Duel Link Dragon.
Yeah, it's Duel Links Dragon.
Yeah. I mean, do you reckon that has a mad effect? Well, not that that particular prize card is worth that much anyway, but do you
This
reckon
is not
it'll
Mine
have...
Hacker-esque.
Huh?
This is not Mine Hacker-esque.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't-
definitely not to that extent.
Remember when they reprinted Mine Hacker and people were like, "This card's dog shit." Anyway, this is
Then they
like
released
a
a level 7
$5.
deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a $5 fucking reprint. Anyway,
I was going to play it in Mermail back when it was a prize card because I could actually contemplate buying it when it was a prize card at the price people were asking.
so like the super rares were going around for like $400.
I was just going to play it in Mermail for a meme. Imagine if I did. I could have sold it for a fortune.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we are. Then we had Low, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice in Priz Secret, and Nightmare Throne.
Good reprint.
Both needed.
Low didn't have a good reprint because it had the ulti.
Yeah, it had an ulti keeping it in,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Also, Throne just never had a reprint.
Well, it was from last year. It shouldn't have had a reprint.
Yeah,
True.
like as much as an impact as that deck had, it was relatively short-lived.
Because of fucking Snake.
And then, yeah, Ryziel just came in and went, "Oh, you need cards to stay on the board.
Yeah.
Goodbye." Then we had some more
Spirit
Starlights, the
and
Bottomless
Bottomless.
Trap Hole, and Spirit of Blue Eyes.
I don't think I agree with Spirit getting reprinted
What?
No?
because it's QCR in the structure deck, and it gives people chase purpose to open the structure deck.
But do they even still have the structure deck in production?
They're not in production, but you still see it around on shelves.
Hmm.
Well, I feel like their part of making profit from the structure decks is over. That's probably why they're like, "Yep, let's reprint."
Pretty much, yeah, probably.
Well, the thing is,
Uh,
they reprint it as a fucking Starlight.
But it'll be relatively hard to get because of its Starlight status.
Not really.
Is it the
It-
Starlights are in a pool?
The Starlights,
The Starlights are easy to pull in the secret rares,
3 guaranteed Starlights.
and there's only a
13.
pool of.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
likely going to just be a pool of 50.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially considering the bottomless trap
There's
hole
gonna
is number
be-
49.
There's
I
gonna,
think there's only going to be 50 starlights.
there's gonna be
No, the 50th was maxi. They've taken it out.
Anyway.
there's gonna be less starlights rather
Imagine
than
they
Priest
did that
Secrets.
though. Imagine they gave us a starlight
Again.
maxi. And then finally, the Black Goat Laughs and Senjinjin.
Good
Both in
reprints.
Priest
Yeah,
Secret Rare.
both need a reprint.
Good reprints.
Am I
Yeah.
annoyed about the Black Goat?
No.
I had no intention of selling the ones I did, but I don't know. For some reason, the idea of other copies being available, even though mine are not available for people to purchase, somehow irks
Also,
me.
this came out like years ago.
It's still gonna stay
year
the same
ago?
price. It might go down $5 or something.
Yeah, but that's my
It's-
$5.
Priest Secrets
Then
in this.
sell the fucking thing.
The Priest Secrets
too
are
late
still
now.
hard to get.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Priest Secrets are harder to pull.
I hear they're harder than Starlight.
Yeah.
They are. I'm not kidding.
It's going to be a pool of fucking. God knows how many.
I bet you go on like I'm not gonna say a store, but you go on a single store and you'll be able to buy a fucking Starlight less than a Priest Secret.
Yeah, like Starlights from last year's Mega Tins. You can get some of them for like
I
3
wish
to
I
4
bought-
Oh,
bucks.
the Starlights from last year's tin, yeah.
I wish
But
I
feel
bought
like
my
they were
third
also-
Pank.
Sorry, the
Yeah, they-
QCRs from last year's.
They were very bad, yes.
Yes.
I needed a third Pank. Couldn't find one.
Oh yeah, the staples and stuff I just bought from Nikijo.
Like,
Nolan Fiber checkout.
Dan to code Null
like,
5, check it.
I
Okay,
legitimately
I
bought
didn't know
my
we could do
Panks, my Parallel,
Oh, they're sponsored. Yeah.
my Light and Dark
Sponsored by them.
Dragon. Like I bought all that stuff from Nikijo, and it was weeks after a release too. I wasn't like jumping on; they were just there.
Yeah.
Like I think I bought my Speedroids, which was they've done fucking magical for me.
Again, those were like $5.
Yeah.
Like the Pancratopses were like $9.
Yeah.
I was like,
They're up there at 20 now. So
And
yummy!
only 'cause we're in a format where it's
I
played.
keep doing this. Just sit closer.
So we move on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, link is in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions.
Do
Just
make
the
sure,
one-
this week, please go into the Discord and share what you think is the worst Yu-Gi-Oh out of all time. And
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
make
Post a picture of it, and we'll do a bit of a
We'll make
show
a poll
and tell.
somewhere.
Yeah. So first and only question this week comes to
Oh.
us from 6i6, as per usual. Thank you very much, 6i6. Very devout question asker. His question
Couldn't
this
do without
week,
him.
legitimately. Can't ask a
This
question.
segment would be over.
Yeah, pretty much. So his question is, do you have any decks that you regret spending money on building?
Do I have any decks I regret spending money on building? Fuck me, there's a lot. Good. You want to start?
No, because I'm trying to think of one.
Can't think of any?
Can you think of one for me?
I'll start.
All of your
Glad
synchro
Beast.
I've played my Synchro decks so many times.
I built Glad Beast in 2022
Oh god, on that first round of
when
support.
like Test Panther and shit came out.
Ooh.
Yeah,
But did
that's
you
one.
spend a lot of money on that?
They weren't easy to find, so I did spend a little bit.
Hmm.
There's been a lot of decks where I've just been like, I wouldn't mind playing that. Just fucking buy the stuff at sneak peek prices, and then never ever, literally never touched.
I got one.
Yep.
It is a Synchro deck.
Haha, I knew it.
Manadium.
Oh yeah, that
Very
got some
fair.
hype. Yeah.
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 I could literally walk in my
I-
bedroom right now, grab out a binder, and we could just sit here and go through that whole thing.
I literally
I regret that.
I ended up
Regret that.
buying a case of that set.
Oh.
Just
what,
for
four
mana.
Manadium.
4 Manadium.
Alright.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Tri Brigade.
You didn't like Tri Brigade?
Fucking hate Tri Brigade. Or Tri
Oh.
Brigade though.
Were
Yeah,
you one of the only Tri Brigade players that didn't open Imperial Order whenever you played it?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
See, if you get the bonus Floodgate, it's a lot funner.
Jake, have you got any?
Oh yeah. The one that I like immediately thought of when I saw this was not True King. What's the other one? True Draco.
Yeah.
So at the time, I thought I had my invite to Oceanics. Spoilers, I did not. So we were like, okay, what's the best deck to play? Everyone's going to be on Zoo, so we'll have to go anti-Zoo. Let's play True Draco. So at the time, the field spell was obviously a 3. You're playing for masterpieces. All the main cards were ultras. Card of Demise was super hard to get
Yeah,
and very
hadn't been
expensive because of that.
reprinted. Yep.
So I'd bought all of that. Not only did I not actually have my invite to Oceanics, so didn't go that year, the deck was fucking miserable. I think that started me on my pathway of I hate flood deck or floodgate decks.
Yep.
it was just like I didn't enjoy any part of the gameplay. I didn't enjoy when I was winning. I didn't enjoy when I was losing. I didn't enjoy that I had no fucking money because of it. All of it sucked.
I spent like $800 the next year to try and build fucking Sky Striker for Oceans.
Oh yeah,
And I pulled 1 engage from my like 8 boxes.
I do remember this.
I was like, fuck. So that was fun. I should have played Goki though. I was a much better Goki player than I was a Sky Striker player. Anyway, here we are. What other decks do I regret? Because there's a fucking long list.
Trying to figure out another one.
2018. What did I build in 2018 that was dog shit? Something. No. I think I started that year playing Gem Knight FTK. That was fun.
Shocking.
I played Gem Knight FTK.
Okay. Recently.
Yep.
I didn't. What was the question again?
What's a deck you bought that you regretted buying?
Okay. I didn't regret buying. I regretted buying high rarity.
Yeah.
And it was the Lunar Light.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, of the top 8 decks, Lunar Light was at least 2 of them today.
Yeah. Like,
So if you just spent that little bit more time learning the combos, probably would.
When was the guy that beat me?
yeah, like the Lunar Light is a good deck. It's just Yummy, Krishon. I like them better.
Yeah, like it's the timing just wasn't really right for it.
Yeah. So I was able to sell the Lunar Light high rarity off to get the.
The decks have been like that where I
Yummy
spent a
high
bunch of money and like not ever played the deck because like there was other better decks around it that I was playing. Damn. I literally have a binder in my room just filled with these decks that I've literally never played, just shoved in all.
Bought a CR Paradise Smasher. Ready to get banned.
Great. I mean, in fairness, having high rarity banned cards rarely
It's kind of neat.
Yeah,
You
it's
can fill
kinda
out
nice.
a binder.
Yeah.
Fill out a binder if for whatever reason they decide that Paradise can come back later and there's a bit of hype built up, you can hopefully a little bit more than what you bought it for.
Fair.
Yeah. Other than that, but like, yeah, to your point, I have so many decks and like that's what I plan to do over the months. Well,
Still not worth anything anymore.
yeah, but like while there's like nothing on the line, I plan to play a few of those. Like I've got one. Hopefully, I'll be able to put together for Tuesday. Then another one.
Oh, fucking Ashened. There's a deck I spent a lot of money on that I very much regret
But
spending.
you
money
weren't
on.
the only one. People were hyping up that deck so much, and it just fell flat
Yeah.
on its face.
Because you
The
could
second-
add with Bonfire.
Yeah.
Hey, like that.
Fucking.
They're pyros.
I spent a fair amount of money on fucking Mimigul. Like,
Oh, yeah.
deck's fine.
Hey,
Deck's
well,
fun.
The thing is,
But the deck's not good.
You didn't really. Like,
I pulled two QCRs.
You bought a case for the Fiendsmith stuff, and you just had it with it.
Yeah. I did buy the third QCR.
And to be fair, I still think that deck could have performed well if they didn't release a fucking trap that completely shut your deck off against 80% of your matchups in the second run of support.
Certainly.
Like, Impulse existing just means you can just never
Just
really
lose the
yeah.
game.
out.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Like, one trap turns your entire game.
Well, the thing is, it's very hard to play a deck that has Impulse in it. Like, if you're not playing Malice, most of the decks currently now, like...
Yeah, currently now, but the fact that it's Dark, Fire, and Water that are the types you can still use, like Dark being the most prevalent of any of the types, it's a bit rough. And poor Earth, for Mimiguls, just like,
hey,
we got a cool archetype with a unique make.
Can we have an Infinity that's an Water? Please?
Well, aren't all of those Abyss things water? Huh?
I could, but like, I get locked into machines.
My machine synchro deck locks me to machines.
It's funny today. I went Clockwork Knight, made my canines into machines, and then made Nova and Cybertruck.
Not only am I in existential crisis flashbacks to wastes of money I've had on this game, just dislocated my toe.
What?
It's back in.
Okay, great. So, as Ben gets some medical attention, that will conclude this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. If you are watching or listening Spotify or YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, and favorite. Jump into our Discord, ask us some questions. Kurt, are you okay? All right, Kurt needs medical attention too, so we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Goodbye.